I mean, I grew up in a very tiny little farming community, 250 people. And so you don't dream about, oh, I'm going to go off to Hollywood and get into the film business. It was like, oh, maybe I'll be a teacher, or I don't know. And so I went to college, starting at small college, Morehead State College in Minnesota, and I didn't really know what to do. It was a good thing I went there. And then I accidentally, or kind of accidentally, I tried out for a play, and it was a really good theater department there. And suddenly I clicked with these type of people that were in the theater. I said, oh, these are interesting, and I feel comfortable here. So I studied drama, theater, and then in that, you also studied stage design and things like that. I never got a degree or anything. I quit school after 2 years and just started wandering around, and I ended up immigrating to Canada because I got a scholarship to study at the Banff School of Fine Arts in dramatic arts, and met people that were really interesting. And then, here I was, unemployed, no health insurance, and I saw Canada, the guiding star of the North, and I went up there and I kind of got involved in the theater a little bit up there. And then my friend, who was a writer, one of her scripts was produced by CBC Television. She got it produced by CBC. And it was about the First Nations people up there. And so CBC came to me because I'd been working with them a little bit and said, would you help us out? Because I had contacts with the reserves and things. And said, sure, what do I know? Sure, I'll help you out. So I helped them with casting and things like that. And then afterwards, after it was all over with and I didn't have any other work, I just asked, do you have a job? And they said, yeah, we do. And so I started at CBC Television, never having been near a camera. I had no idea what I was getting into, but I was right in there, and it was a great place to learn things. And then from there, then the independent industry started taking off in Vancouver, and that's where I got in the business up there. I think it changes more personally. I'm not sure it has changed a bit, but with technology and things like that have come into it. But I think as one matures into your profession, that's where I've noticed the biggest change. That the more knowledge you get, the more efficient you become, and the more you delegate things, and also with the bigger the project you get as you get more mature into your career, you realize, well, you don't have to do everything. You have to let somebody else do something, and that's, when you first start out in small little things, you're doing everything, but I think it's a personal growth more than a change that I think has happened from the outside. For me, it has anyway, I think. But the technologies, the Googling and things like that. When I started out, we didn't have a copier. We had a Gestetner, as we call them, or a mimeograph machine.